Okay, we are live. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. You're welcome back to my channel. Let me just make sure that we are actually live. Yes, we are live. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, or those that will join now and those that will join later. I have not been feeling too well. I've been feeling under the weather, and you can see my voice. My voice is still recuperating. I was really down with flu, and I have not posted a video in a minute. Even the ones I have not been able to edit. So I said to myself, okay, I have a video that I've edited, but I've not done the whole finishing touches, guys. So I decided to come on live to just bring something to us. Guys, like you all know, or if you don't know, making a YouTube channel is like it's a lot of work. People don't know. So you have to do a lot of things to get a video ready. Yeah, you have to do a lot of things to get your video ready. So that is one thing that people don't know. So I have some videos that is not yet, it's there, but I've not done my finishing touches. That's why I can't just say let me post those videos. So I said let me just come off live so that we'll just chit chat and see what's up. How is everyone? Say hello if you're in the studio. I can see a few people say hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's just going to be a quick one as usual. I just want to, whenever I come live for now, I'll just make it a quick one so that people will be able to watch the playback. My voice is sounding like the playback is sounding funny to me. I don't know. I had flu, very terrible flu. I don't know if it was COVID actually because it was very bad, but thank God I'm here now. So guys, thank you. Give this video a thumbs up, please. If you join, if you're able to join, just please give us a thumbs up, okay? So is South Africa the best? Is South Africa truly the best African country to live in 2024? That's the topic. So what prompted this thing today? I was just doing, what's it called? Going to YouTube, looking for topics to talk about. And I'm like, okay, South Africa, best African countries to live in. And the first African country that actually, let me just, yes, in the order of how they came about is South Africa was the first African country to come up. So that will really prompt me to now I understand people. Now I understand migrants. When people want to migrate and or visit, they just go and do a quick Google search. So if you actually do a quick Google search right now and say best African countries to live in, the first, if you're on the comment section, you will see that when you finish, do this Google search. The first country that will come up is South Africa. So little wonder if people want to relocate, Africans, if they want to relocate anywhere out of within an African country, the first country they actually consider is South Africa, because this is the first thing that Google will tell you if you put in best African country to live in. Hi, how are you? I don't know. I don't want to mother. Po- Sorry, I don't want to mother your. Is it Pokelo? Yes, I think yeah. So, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Connecting from Johannesburg. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you. How is Josie? I was there a few days ago. How is Josie? Hope Josie is fine. How is the weather over there? Is it still warm? It's warm here in Rustenburg today. We are still having warm weather. We are not, you can see I'm putting on a summer kind of attire. So we are still enjoying warmth here in Rustenburg. I don't know how Johannesburg is today. So hope Johannesburg is warm as well. So like I was trying to say, the first thing you see when you are researching best African countries, it's South Africa that comes up. Okay. So I want to talk about it on that light. I understand why that will come up in Google. Hello, Wendell Space. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I understand why that will actually come up, because that's what the people will just do a quick one and they're like, okay, best African country. The what you will see, I think you will see South Africa, you will see Kenya, you see Morocco, you will see a lot of countries. You also see Nigeria, actually. So, I mean, you will see a lot of countries. So, let me mention some of the countries that are there. South Africa is there, Rwanda is there, Morocco is there, Egypt is there, Kenya is there, Ghana is there, Botswana is there, Gambia is there, Nigeria is also there as the best African countries to live in 2024. So thank you so much. Josie is fine. Okay. Say hello to people in Josie for me. Okay. I really like Johannesburg. It's just that it's a bit too busy for me, yeah, to live in. So when it comes to infrastructure, I understand why they will put South Africa as the best African country to live in 2024. So the question is, South Africa truly the best country to live in 2024? The best African country? When it comes to facilities and infrastructures and systems, I will say yes. South Africa is the best African country when it comes to facilities, infrastructures, and yeah, yeah, South Africa has infrastructures more than most African countries. It has facilities. It has a system that works. Most of all these African countries that I mentioned, they has Rwanda is also good. I heard Rwanda is good. I've not been to Rwanda. I know Botswana is good. I know Ghana is also good, and Kenya, Egypt. But being the first, it makes sense to yeah, when this place says Rwanda is doing amazing. Yeah, I heard Rwanda is also good. People that have visited Rwanda say Rwanda is good. Okay, so it makes sense to add, those countries. But for the fact that they added South Africa, I'm just trying to consider what African migrants will go quickly search if they want to consider a country to visit, or if they want to consider a country to relocate. So it makes sense if African migrants, now South Africa, you people should understand the reason why most African migrants would want to choose South Africa, amongst other reasons. Okay, if you want to make a quick search, it will tell you that it's South Africa that is actually the best African country to live in 2024. Yes, categorically, Google says that. And yeah, that's the first thing you should consider. But when you're considering moving or relocating, I keep telling people you have to consider different things. With looking at the infrastructure, the system, the country, how beautiful the country is, how their system works, how close it is to the western country. Yes, you will say South Africa. But when people want to migrate, they also should consider other things like, is it a good, will it give me a good job opportunity, considering maybe what my career path is? Would I have other things like, maybe if there are benefits, if you're looking at coming for a country to have some benefits, sustain yourself before you can be fine. You also look at those things. Yes, it is good. It's a beautiful country. It's fine. It has a system that works and everything. But will I have a job as a migrant? That's one thing you should consider. Okay, if I will have a job as a migrant, how is would my job be able to cater for the schools my kids will attend? Because South Africa is not a cheap country. I can say so myself, because I know that education in South Africa it's not as cheap as other African countries. I live in I'm from Nigeria. I schooled in Nigeria, both primary, secondary school, and university education in South Africa is not cheap. If you have children that are of university age, and you're just coming into South Africa, you also consider you need to pay their tuition, and you're not going to get scholarship for your children, because of course they are foreigners, they are not entitled. So you also consider that. You also consider the job. Will you and your spouse get a job? You might, in South Africa here, you might get a job as maybe you're a medical doctor, or you're a nurse, or you're a lecturer, or you're an IT person, but your spouse does not fall into all those critical skills. You also need to consider, will my spouse get a job? As much as I'll get a job, are we going to have sustainable income for both, both partners, right? For us to be able to live comfortably in South Africa. South Africa is a beautiful country. I will always say that South Africa has a system that works. South Africa has beautiful tourist destination. If you have money, honestly, you enjoy South Africa because South Africa is a place that you come and there are endless places to visit. There are endless activities to do. There's endless, there's enjoyment here. But you also need to make money, especially legitimate money, to be able to sustain your lifestyle, your enjoyment lifestyle, if you want to enjoy. So if you want to, as I'm just trying to talk to a foreigner right now that will Google, that will try to make a quick Google search saying which country is the best African country to live in 2024. I'm talking to that foreigner right now. As much as you want to relocate and you're looking for a country that you want to um, relocate to in 2024, a country that works, also consider other things. Yes, South Africa is that beautiful country. It is that country that has good medical facilities. It's that country that has good road. It's that country that their educational system is very, very good. I'll keep saying that their medical system and or their health sector is very good. Yes, it's that country. I will tell you for free. But South Africa is not that country that will give you employment as a foreigner, depending on what your qualification actually is, depending on what you do or your career path. If you're a critical skill holder, you can come to South Africa. You go and research and say, okay, I am a nurse. Is nursing good for or is nursing does nursing pay well in South Africa, or is nursing a lucrative career path in South Africa, something like that. Because people just make this kind of quick Google search that I did. Which country is the best country in Africa in 2024? And South Africa pops up, and they come glued to the screen. Thank you so much, Zuzi. Thank you for coming. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're on the live stream. Okay, I will really appreciate a thumbs up from anyone that is watching. Just give a thumbs up. So yeah, as much as you should know that South Africa is a good country. Yes, and when it comes to also other aspect like safety, it's really relatively safe. No country in the world is absolutely safe. Some countries are safer than others. Okay, if you're looking in Africa, yes, South Africa is relatively safe. It has its own downs as well, but it's relatively okay. At least then it's relatively, the weather is good. Yes, the weather of South Africa is good. We are in May right now, and I'm still, at least winter is not upon us right now that much, so the weather is good. That's something to also consider. Olivia, I'm a South African and I want to live in Nigeria, Uyo, Cameroon. You want to live in Uyo? Why Uyo though? Why do you want to live in Uyo? Lesiba, why Uyo? Why are you not saying I want to live in Lagos or Abuja? Because Uyo is in the eastern part of Nigeria. So why do you want to go and live in Uyo? Boy, Uyo, the east is nice. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria. Yes, the eastern Nigeria is very, very nice and cozy and warm. The eastern part of Nigeria is warm. It's like saying, okay, I want to live in, let me say, the Eastern Cape. Okay, coming to South Africa now, instead of you to say, oh, I want to go and live in Johannesburg or Pretoria or Cape Town, you are saying, I want to go and live in the Eastern Cape, which is very fine. I was once in the Eastern Cape, but what you know that the kind of lifestyle in Uyo is different from the kind of lifestyle in Lagos. Lagos is like the Josie of South Africa, the Joburg of South Africa, and Cape Town is like the Abuja of South Africa. Yes, Cape Town, Cape Town is like the Abuja of Nigeria. Okay, so Uyo is like the Mtata. Let me just say yes. Uyo is like the Mtata in South Africa. When you say you want to go, Mtata is good. Of course, I've been to Mtata. You will also find most things, but it's kind of a more laid back kind of city and calm and quiet and all that. Lagos is too busy. Yes, Lagos is very busy. I won't survive in Lagos. I live in Limpopo here. Okay, that means you'll be able to cope in Uyo. That makes sense. Lagos is very busy. The lifestyle in Lagos, I can't cope. But my sisters, before they all relocated out of Nigeria, they were all in Lagos and they liked Lagos. But me, I never really lived in Lagos. I used to visit Lagos when I was still in university. Yeah, I think I'll go and visit Lagos. But oh my God, the hustling and bustling in Lagos is something else. It's just like me now saying I can't cope in Johannesburg. I don't think I can really cope in Joburg. Joburg is a bit, too busy for my liking. But yeah, makes sense. I'm sure you will enjoy it there. You should visit Imo State. I'm from Imo State. Imo State is cool and very laid back. It's a very laid back, is in the east. It's a very laid back town, but it's mostly the Igbos. We don't speak too much English there. It's just like going to maybe another part of South Africa and you don't want most people there you speak only Igbo language, so you'll be forced to learn Igbo. Yeah, so back to what we are trying to say. South Africa is a good country. It's a good country to live in. It depends on what your status will be. It depends on how much of an expatriate you are. If you're just a regular, a regular foreigner that just wants to come and look for a greener pasture, South Africa may not be it for you unless you have some good skills, like you have some IT skills, you have some medical skills, even not even a GP right now. I think unless you are even a specialist, I will even be adding that caveat right now because the way it is right now, I know that South Africa has a lot of medical doctors. I say that because my husband is in the field and I know that, we talk about these things. In South Africa right now, we have a lot of doctors. We are no longer in search of medical doctors unless you have some critical skills in some specialties like maybe surgeons or neurosurgeons or some of those expatriates or specialists. Well, let me in terms of medical personnel, they are called of course specialists. If you're a specialist and you want to come to South Africa, yeah. But if you're a GP right now, you're a medical doctor and you're a GP, I don't think South Africa is even the place for you right now because of the fact that just GPs are no longer in the critical skills at the moment. But if you're a specialist, specialists are in the critical skills. And maybe if you're an IT person or if you're an accountant, I think so. And some other skills, all those kind of things, you need to research and find out what South Africa really wants as critical skills at the moment. Then that's when you come and you have a good job and you live in South Africa, yes, you will enjoy it. I'll tell you. Then you will be part of those people that will say, oh, South Africa is the best country to live in 2024 because I have a job, because I'm legal, because I have at least my kids are going to good schools. I'm just saying, you as a person that will be an expatriate can fall into that category. But if you're not an expatriate, if you're just even a GP right now, no. I'm just saying, putting it out there. But overall, otherwise, South Africa, I would say, is a very beautiful country. I'll keep saying it. South Africa is a beautiful country. I like the weather as much as I will want to also visit other countries at the stage where I am in my life. I really want to go to Europe. I want to visit Europe and I want to visit US. I want to visit Canada, although Canada is too cold for my liking. Just this little, what's it called? Winter that it was cold last week and I came down with flu. I don't know how I'm going to cope in Canada, but I want to visit. So yeah, compared to other countries, compared to other African countries, come and visit now. My wedding space, she's in Switzerland. Switzerland is too cold though. If it's in winter, I won't come, but in summer, maybe I'll consider visiting. But when it comes to every other thing, South Africa is good. But when it comes to the job market, would I really say South Africa job market is a bit saturated? It's a bit saturated for people that want to come in and just maybe you're just a normal skilled person. Maybe you just studied HR like I studied, or you studied psychology, or you studied maybe communication or just random courses. In 2024, South Africa is not for you. It's not for you as a migrant. In case you're a migrant that has set and you say, oh, okay, I'm working towards coming to South Africa to live in 2024. Hello, Mapule. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So what do you guys think? Does anyone have anything to say? I can drop the link if somebody wants to join the live stream and say something. This is StreamYard. We can have somebody, you can come and say something. Or do you guys have any objection? Am I really saying your mind? As much as I know that South Africa is good, do you agree that South Africa is the best African country to live in according to Google in 2024? And if what are the caveats? Because everything should have a caveat. Google doesn't give you the caveat. It doesn't tell you this happens, but this happened, but with the condition that. What are the caveats, guys? I want it to be a bit interactive so that I can also have your opinion. I want to pick your brains. What do you guys think? Is South Africa actually the best African country to live in 2024? My take is that South Africa is good in various ways. It's good with every other sector, like, but okay, let me just say it's good with their transportation is good, the roads are good, the electricity, yeah, I think load shedding is getting better for me in the area where I stay. We no longer have so much load shedding, so electricity and the medical sector of South Africa is superb, like super. There's no procedure that we don't do here in South Africa, both neurosurgeon cases, heart transplant, all those kind of things. So when it comes to an African country, medically, yes, it is good. When it comes to an African country, education wise, the standard of education, perfect. When it comes to standard of living, I think as much as South Africa is not an expensive, a cheap country, is not all that expensive, but job wise, our market is saturated here. When those places, would you advise a friend to relocate to South Africa with no skill in 2024? No ways, I will not. I will not advise anybody to even leave their home country, in 2024 without a skill. If you want to leave your country in 2024, just get a skill first. And maybe even if you don't have an educational skill, get other kind of handy skills like plumbing, truck driving. I don't know if those things. I'm not talking about South Africa right now because I know we have all those plumbers and truck drivers and all that. Even if you want to go to Europe or America or Canada from as an African, I don't think it's wise for you to just leave your country without a skill. But if you're coming to South Africa in 2024, don't come without a critical skill. Don't come if you are not a critical skill holder. Or don't come, you can also come if you want to come and do your master's or honors or even first degree, because I mean, school here is good. I will tell you for free. School here is very good. So if you're coming, people travel for various reasons. I will say for Nigerians, some Nigerians actually go and get their master's, PhD, and go back to Nigeria and start. And they are now lecturers in maybe University of Nigeria or University of Abuja. All those. So if you want to come and upscale your educational qualification in 2024, yes, South Africa. If you can't afford Europe or Canada or America, come to South Africa. You will get a very good quality education. But if you're just coming like you want to relocate and you don't have a skill, SA is not for you. South Africa, Mzamzi is not for you. It's not for you. In fact, no country is for you. And when you get a skill, when you get other kind of handy skills, you can go to other countries. Hi, Joyce TV. How are you? Happy to see you. Yes. I don't come live all the time. I come once in a while. I was feeling very sick and I decided to just come and, chit chat a little with my subscribers because I've not posted in a little while now. How are you doing? Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Good to see you. Honestly, how is Germany? How is Germany? So a country like Germany, yeah. If you have skills like handy skills, plumbing skills, driving skills, all those kind of skills, you can go to Germany. I hear Germany is a very good country, but African countries, let's not do that. So make I stay back, oh, stay stay back. When do space, don't come to South Africa without a skill. You won't have a job. If you don't have a job, how are you going to survive? How are you going to give your children food? And how are you going to cope? Do you want to do illegal things? We don't want people that will come and do things that they shouldn't be doing in this country. Okay, so I mean, you have to get a skill or get a critical skill if you're someone that falls under the critical skill, and then get a visa, get a job, get a visa, then you can come. So you see that that is why I would just say that South Africa is not a country for African migrants in 2024. Let me be honest, because most for you to even become a doctor and for you to have your specialization in medicine, it's not easy. It's not easy. You can, you know. Well, South Africa is better than Nigeria. It's very organized. Yes, yes, Choice TV. It's a very good country, honestly. South Africa will give you Europe vibe, American vibe. All the way it's organized is the way all those Western countries are, you know. But the thing is that South Africa is still an African country, and the reason why I started making this video, I did a quick Google search, which country is the best African country in 2024 to live in, and what Google told me is South Africa. Yes, that's what people say, and that's what people search, and immediately they buy a flight ticket and start coming to South Africa. But when you come here, you find out that there are no jobs for African migrants, except you have a critical skill. Maybe you are a top accountant and auditor. Not maybe not just an accountant right now, maybe you even become an audit, you have auditing skills, all those, critical skills, or you're a doctor and you're a surgeon, or you're a neurosurgeon, you're an ophthalmologist, all those kind of things. You understand? So that's when I feel as though um it's a country that you can come in if you have such top skills. And you can imagine those top skills are not even easy to come by. But right now, there are no jobs for African migrants. And another thing, South Africa is not a country that when you don't have a job, the government can sustain you to start, managing your life, because the government, the ones they have, what they have is for their citizens, because I mean, you can only cater for as much as you can cater for, right? So they, as much as they have is what they have for their citizens. If you're not a citizen of South Africa, you can't have the government grants, so you won't have anything to sustain yourself. This is my message, in this country, this is my message. Everybody must hear, unless you didn't come across my video. I will tell people, I want to keep telling people that if you're just a random Nigerians, or a random African migrant that you want to just come and, look for your daily bread, and you don't have much skills, no, this country is not for you, except you have really high skills. If not, you will not have a job. I know a lot of people that have even done their masters and done their PhD, they don't have something tangible doing. So yeah, as much as it's a very beautiful country, it's an organized country, their system works, because at least they are still holding their system very well, that they've not run their system down, just like Nigeria and other African countries. They've not run their system down. Their system still works. Their education system still works. Their medical system, all different sectors, they still work well. But what we don't have here that much is jobs. I know even a few friends of mine, I don't know if they've gotten a job now. When we did our honors degree here, they're South Africans. For like two years, they've not gotten a job. At least the time when I know, I was still asking them, but at the point I stopped asking them, do you have a job? And no, I stopped asking. But at a point, they didn't really have jobs, and their cities like they're South Africans. So a country will, of course, prioritize their people. If their people don't even have so much jobs, not to talk of, Africans coming to, is not, yeah. In 2024 is a beautiful country. Is everything a country you would like. It's beautiful. The scenario is good. The ambience, the ambience is good. The weather is also very good. The aesthetics, if you go to Cape Town, oh my God, I don't think some European countries, I'm sure it's not as fine as Cape Town. Cape Town is beautiful. Johannesburg is beautiful. Pretoria is amazing. Their cities are beautiful. Everything, is organized, but there are no more jobs for foreigners. I know if you get a business or investment there, they give you a permanent business. Yes, yes. If you have a good business, of course, like every other country, if you're coming to invest of course, come. If you have money, like you're like Obi Kubana. I think Obi Kubana has businesses in South Africa, actually. All those rich Nigerians, some of them, if you are Dangote, all those people, or you're really rich, you can come and invest. Yeah, it's good. If you're coming to invest your money in any country, the country is going to be good for you. But where the problem is if you're coming to hustle, if you're coming to look for your daily bread, or you're coming to look for your fitting, it will take you some time before you stand. It's not if this one. This our beautiful South Africa is not a country where you're coming to hustle in 2024, except you want to do illegal hustle, which is, which is bad, which is not something I stand for. So of course, my message is for people that want to come and do legal hustle. If you really know you want to come and do legal hustle, and you'll be, it will be hectic for you, you'll be disappointed. Yeah, beautiful country. I love it. Cape Town is so beautiful. If you go to Cape Town, oh my God, you won't want to go back home now. It's like you're in another world. You just be living it's like you're in a world of fantasy. Honestly, if you go and, choice where you're in Germany now, just say you want to come and visit Cape Town, and, book a holiday resort and plan for 1 week holiday, or even 2 weeks in Cape Town. Oh my God, you enjoy. If you have money, South Africa is a good place for you to come and enjoy. Come and see places. Sun City, a lot of beautiful tourist destination, Kruger National Park. What? There are a lot of places. Durban. Oh my God, Ushaka Marine. There's a lot of places to visit in South Africa if you have money. Hi, Olivia. Enjoy your content as usual. Keep it up. South Africa is um say hi to our warrior Choice. I really enjoy your content as well. Johannesburg, South Africa. Choice, your warriors are here. Oh, Etel. Etel is your warrior. Your warrior is here saying hello to you. Thank you, Etel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you. So why I call you Otagu? Mental space, I beg rest. I need job. I need money. I need chelete. That's why I need to. Ah, oh my God, yes. So I need money. I need to visit Cape Town again. I visited Cape Town twice now, and oh my God, if you visit Cape Town, your lifespan we elongate. Like they'll add more lifespan to you, because you just enjoy and forget your sorrows. I need money so that I can visit Cape Town again, like this year. Honestly. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Choice, for sharing. I really appreciate. I really, really appreciate you. Okay. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, everyone. So, that's my message. No, Choice, I don't have a business. So let me just say that, right now, I wouldn't say I have a physical business, but of course, online, there are a lot of things to do online. Yeah, I went into things that I'm doing on online, like IT things. There are a lot of IT things. I got a few IT certifications, and I'm doing those things online, but physical business, no. Physical business, I don't have a business. I don't have a business. And I don't want to, I won't also do a business here, because except you're very rich, the nitty-gritty of starting a business here is also not easy. So I'm not going to venture into that. Yeah, yeah. While I'm here, I won't. Yeah. Anyway, guys, anyone has any contribution, anything to say to, before I call it a day? What about starting a food business, home service, African food? Yeah, that not bad though, but it depends on the city where you are. Like where I am right now, I don't we don't have a lot of like Nigerians, right? So much. So I know I wouldn't be able to. It won't if I was in somewhere like Johannesburg, can start a food business and be doing all those ones. But yeah, but where I am, unless I move out, yeah. But I don't even have energy for food business, because I know strong rich like that. Me, I've not even finished cooking the ones my family will eat. I'm not even cooking the ones my family members will eat, not talk of. So my message is, before you, as I know that most Africans look the direction of South Africa if they want to migrate. Before you migrate, make sure you do your research very well. know where you want to go and why you want to go there and what you'll be doing there before you go. Don't just come to South Africa like that though. Because if you come, now you sabi. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Easy. Easy, oh, my sister. Thank you everyone for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. I want to end right now and go and get my children from school. I want to go and do school runs now because they are they've closed. Cherry is japa na japa. When this place japa no be japa oh, because if you japa wrongly, you go collect. You go explain tire. You go explain tire honestly. Are you thinking of relocating to another country? Not at the moment, but it's not out of place actually. It's not out of place, but not at the moment. It's not out of place. I'm open to anything that it's that will serve me better. Actually, I'm open to anything that will serve me better. But it's funny hearing you speak pidgin. Yeah, so you never hear me speak pidgin before. Now wetin we dey do now? Na the thing wey we dey talk for Naija now. I be Naija babe now. As much as say I no be Benin babe o, but you no get any Nigerian wey no sabi speak pidgin. Even as my pikin dem dey right now, my children, if you speak pidgin, they go say, you speak, you don't, they are starting to actually pick a little bit of pidgin, but yeah, they understand pidgin. Let me just say it that way, but they don't know how to speak yet. But yeah, pidgin is pidgin is easy. It's just a vernacular mixing your proper English, mixing it. I no wan kill you. He say I don dey kill am. No be say I wan kill you, my brother. Lungani, I no wan kill you o. Na so we dey talk am for Naija. You know say na Naija na. E be like say you dey understand pidgin well well, abi? Abeg o. Make una dey well. Enjoy your week. Thank you so much there. Wahala dey o. No be small o, Lungi. No be small wahala o. You see as my voice crack finish, I no know wetin I do this. Your own na Igbo pidgin. When this space, na pidgin I sabi o. Abi o choice o. Me I sabi pidgin too na. E no get as you go grow for Nigeria wey you no go know pidgin. That one no possible. Unless maybe you be janded babe or something like that. Or how they born you for Nigeria, raise you for Nigeria. You fit no dey speak am like Benin people or Warri people o, but you go dey speak pidgin everly. You understand? So the likes of us, we didn't grow up in that part of the country, like Port Harcourt and Warri, but we speak pidgin. I really speak pidgin very well. Every Nigerian can actually speak pidgin. Yeah, I would say it's a staple, it's a staple vernacular in Nigeria. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rudzi Chipo. Who is this Olivia I'm seeing? It's the same Olivia, oh, my brother. Na me, oh, I no get duplicate, oh. Na me you dey see, oh. I no get leave, I no get transfer. As you see me, you don't see me finish. Now just say I won't give on another vibe. Have a blessed day, my darling. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, okay? Lungi, don't worry, Next time if I come, I'll go speak English. What's the call am? Next time if I come, I go speak pidgin for you very well. I really enjoy Nigerian content, learning more about the country. Cherish, thanks for speaking the facts. Pidgin is so difficult to understand. No, it's not. It's not at all. Pidgin is not difficult. You just have to listen to the what the person is saying. It's English spoken in a mixed way. Like if I want to say how are you, I can say how you dey. What is happening, like what's going on. I can say wetin dey happen. I can say if I want to say where are you going to, I can say where you dey go. If I want to say what is your name, I can say wetin be your name. Why you dey do like that now? Wetin I do you? Wetin I do you? Abeg na, no vex, abeg. Oh my God. Thank you. I really enjoyed myself, honestly. Yeah, I like pidgin. I actually miss it. It's an interesting English. I don't know the history of pidgin, but I know that Which other country has pidgin? I think there's other African countries in West Africa that also speaks pidgin as well. Cameroon speaks pidgin. Ivory Coast speaks pidgin. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, but in the absence of everything, thank you everyone for hanging out here with me. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye. Yeah, let's make it 40 minutes. Yeah, bye bye. Say bye. Give this video a thumbs up, please. If you've not thumbs up, hmm? Thumbs up. Window space lungi. Thank you so much. She said, yes, so John, no, you push adopt me, please. I need somebody to adopt me right now. Thank you everyone for joining me. Please give us a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Bye bye.